Christmas really felt like Christmas here. Some people were wearing ugly Christmas sweaters religiously. And I even remember one of my lecturers wearing deer antlers in one of his lecture videos. It was that serious. Everyone was in the festive spirit and ready to go back home. The first holiday rolled around, and I unfortunately wasn't able to spend it with my parents. So, my aunties and cousin had to suffice. I immediately felt like I was back in Jamaica. My family's friends were just slinging the patois, and I loved every minute of it. I could finally talk like normal. It was really nice. Another auntie mentioned that I looked like I was in need of some mother's care. I couldn't even be mad at it because it was true. Guys, this is gonna sound dramatic, but I remember shedding a tear when I received that wonderful home-cooked meal. After months of roughing it with pasta and potatoes, I was finally able to get some rice and peas, curry goat, baked chicken, curry chicken, chicken soup. I was in heaven. Things were starting to look up. I was happy and sometimes forgot that I was in England due to how my auntie would turn up the heating. All was well until I had to return home. I felt a weight on my chest. Why couldn't I just stay here forever? Don't get me wrong, Sheffield is no Jamaica, but it felt a whole lot better than the South. It was then I realized that the more north you go, the nicer people are. I even remember one incident later in the year when I was to leave her custody and we both had a long cry at the court station. This random crackhead then came up to us and consoled us by saying, "Don't worry, you will see your sister again." Did I really have to go back to regular programming? Another thing that surprised me was that there was barely any snow. I was preparing to have a snowball fight and make snow angels like what I saw in the movies. That did not happen. There was a thin layer of snow, but mostly ice. And you have to be careful when walking because it could get slippery sometimes. Anyway, it was the end of an era. The experience was better than I expected, and it gave me the recharge I needed to tackle the year ahead. But then, what about the international students who have no family abroad? Do you have friends? And what if you have no friends? Do you have money to travel? And what if money is tight? Then what? Then you're sitting in a flat that's gone quiet, trying to decide whether to cook or just sleep through the day. The group chats have gone dry, your classmates have flown out, and you scroll through Instagram and see photos of matching pajamas, full plates, loud laughter, and suddenly the silence in your room feels heavier. But just remember that you're not broken or a loser. You're just far from home. This too shall pass. One day, this chapter will become a story you'll tell someone else. During the holidays, give yourself the permission to do something small that brings you peace. Light a candle. Watch something comforting. Eat the thing that you've been craving, even if it's not holiday food. And if you can, reach out to someone. Reach out to me, because by now you realize I love chat. But anyway, one day you'll celebrate the holidays surrounded by people you love, and you will look back and remember that you have made it through this. Next week, we will be talking about feeling misunderstood as an international student.